Hello there, hello. Now in this game I'm playing the Pearl as a straight up support hero. Buying wards, dying for your team, harassing, not getting any farm. Support stuff. I'm playing in a 2v1 lane right now with the blacksmith against a Bubbles. Now I won't be talking about the laning phase a lot. I actually only want to talk about it once, which is right now. Why is that the case? Simply because I feel like it's the same. With every support hero, it's pretty much the same. You just want to harass as much as possible, you want to keep them away, and all of that fun things. Now, the one thing I want to say is that this hero is more of a defensive hero in a support role. Very, very defensive, actually, because the pushback allows you to like push the enemy back, but it also allows them to get away. If that makes any sense. Like, it's very difficult to initiate on that. I could use my purge to deal some damage, of course, and slow them down, of course. But I can rarely use my bubble without actually hurting my team more than helping, because they're just gonna get pushed back, which is not great, to say the least. Which is why I only got 1 point into the bubble. Only a single point. I maxed out the purge and the heal afterwards, but just 1 point into the bubble. The nice thing about Pearl, actually, is that both her slow, which would be the purge, and her bubble are not reliant on levels in terms of utility. Only numbers increase, which is the same for all of her abilities actually. Only numbers increase, no effects change. So, even though I may be underleveled, I can still use both the bubble and the purge without having to worry about anything else. Which is nice, but also you don't deal a lot of damage. So, yeah. There's an upside and a downside to anything, I guess. Now, as in support, you're of course not going to have a lot of items. So that's something I'm not gonna talk about at all, it's just not relevant. I personally picked up a gnome system and a tablet, but it really didn't make a whole lot of a difference. Now right here we are chasing down a Befagor. I use the purge to slow him down, and Gladiator lands his ultimate because of that. Now, Hell on Earth was used, and I'm of course taking a lot of damage because of that. And I just get AoE down, and that's something that happens a lot with this hero, and I'm gonna show you a lot of that. This hero is very squishy. Very, very squishy, and you usually die very early on during fights. Double tap. Now right here we plan on ganking the madman, since of course we want to shut down the madman. Like, who else would you want to shut down? So, Wretched Hack is around, I come charging in like the madman. I am Purge the madman, and we do have too many madmans around because the madman gets away. So, I miss my bubble, or let's say the Befagor dodged the bubble. Yeah, that sounds better. And I'm not taking a lot of pressure. Activate my ultimate though, push him out of my field, and I managed to survive because the Hell on Earth doesn't connect with me. Now, Solstice is coming in and Madman is back. Now, I'm dropping very low, but I use my bubble to push both of them away, and both me and Wretched Hack are going to be fine. And that worked out great, and as you saw right there, even though the bubble is only level 1, it still did what it was supposed to do. Only the damage increases, utility stays the same. Now, right here, this is gonna be a little bit interesting, to say the least. So we got the silhouette in the mid lane, and I throw down just a purge to give a little bit of damage to harass her, just a tiny little bit. And she is already dropping, but she's not low. Now, Solstice comes in, hits me 2 times, I'm almost dead already. So it comes in, charging onto the Blacksmith. She's so low! And Blacksmith as well, but she drops Blacksmith so much. I use my ultimate just to protect us from any incoming damage. It doesn't matter, we just get destroyed, at least I do. And I think the Gladiator will die. as well. Or will he? No, he's actually going to be fine. But the AoE was still just too much. I'm not tanky enough to survive anything. I can throw down the ultimate, but... And that's it. I tried to push them out of it, but that didn't work. I died beforehand. Now, as you can see, I'm going for the Gnome's Wisdom. But that's just like, might as well. There are so many options. But right here, we are going to have a big team fight. Now, I walk up here and I see, oh, Bubbles blinks and instantly activate my ultimate. Just panic reaction. And it works out great. The ultimate forces the enemy to clump up together in my ultimate, and the Gladiator ultimate hits all of them. Which results in us winning the team fight very, very easily. I get away on 1 HP. 1 HP, but we managed to get 2 kills without losing anybody. And we are still chasing them down. Madman will also drop. Bubbles almost dead, Silhouette almost dead, but both of them are going to get away. As you can see right there, that was the heal. It's decent, but it's nothing crazy. It's just like, yeah, it's not crazy good. It's good, but it's not crazy good. Now this is something funny I just wanted to show you. And it's also the last clip of this video, with my opinion. Towards the end. Now, right here, nice Gladiator ultimate actually, and I throw down my own. Managed to finish off the Belfagor, and Madman is running away. All of them are actually running away. Take a look at Ratchet and the Legionnaire. They just stay inside of the bubble. They really don't want to move outside of it. For no particular reason at all. They just stay inside of it. I just thought that was kind of funny. But to be honest, as a support, there really isn't a whole lot to say about this hero. It's just your regular support style. He's, in my opinion, kind of like Witch Slayer in that regard. Witch Slayer can be played as a support. He's not a terrible support. He's just so much better in a solo role, because he can really use the levels, he can really use the farm. And it just gives him so much more. Yeah, I don't really like playing this hero as a support. Too squishy, doesn't have the utility to abuse her own utility, and I just don't feel like that's what she was made for. So, yeah, but again, all of this is just a first impression. Please keep that in mind. Please keep it in mind, this hero has been out for not even a full day yet. I've only played 2 games. I have analyzed the hero though, but just like, these are just first impression. Please keep that in mind. My opinion may change. And yeah, I'm not always right. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. On another note, please leave a match ID. Not down below, but in my email account, as explained in the top fails of the week video. Please do that, and see you next time.